I have, with immediate effect, directed the Attorney General to constitute a legal team and advise on the way forward.
Even before the 10-man multi-agency task force constituted by Attorney General Professor Githu Muigai begins the daunting task of analyzing the ICC ruling to advise the government on the next move, a fresh twist has now emerged that could derail the new team's mandate. A section of ODM cabinet ministers claiming that the Prime Minister was not consulted on the matter.
It was not a decision of the coalition government, and it can only be a decision of the coalition government after there is due consultations, either at the level of the principals or at the level of the ministers.
Tulipigwa na butwa, manake kamati hii haikuitwa na mtu yoyote, na tulifanya kuona kwa vyombo vya habari kwamba uamuzi tayari umechukuliwa na serikali.
The ODM ministers, while not contesting the quality of the advisory team, however argue that its formation should have been left to the Cabinet Subcommittee on ICC matters so that it does not look like it was one-sided. But speaking on phone to Citizen Television, Justice Minister Mutula Kilonzo argues that the formation of the advisory panel is the prerogative of the President and no one should interfere with it.
That we are behaving as if the Kenya government is on trial. The Kenya government is not on trial at The Hague.
The ministers have now called on President Kibaki and Prime Minister Raila Odinga to call for an urgent meeting over the matter. The three ministers' sentiments come on the back of a renewed round of rivalry between the two coalition partners on whether the two co-accused in government, Finance Minister Uhuru Kenyatta and the head of Civil Service, Ambassador Francis Mudaura, should step aside until their case is determined at the International Criminal Courts.
There is no way that somebody can stand charge before a criminal court, be it a Kenyan court or an international court which is recognized by Kenya, and continue to be in public office.
The multi-agency task force that brings together top local and international lawyers includes Sir Geoffrey Nice, a Queen's Counsel, Rodney Dixon, an English barrister, senior counsels Fred Ojambo, Waweru Gatonye and Joe Okwach, international law experts Godfrey Musila, Betty Murungi, Lucy Kambuni and Grace Wakio, and Moi University lecturer Dr. Henry Mutai.
As to whether the Kenyan case at this point in time is a suitable case to be transferred from The Hague to Kenya is something that this legal team of very eminent persons will advise.
In our committee, we felt that the Kenya government lacked the grounds for challenging admissibility before the International Criminal Court.
Attorney General Muigai is on record saying that the possibility of Kenya requesting for a deferral of the ICC cases back home is well within the Rome Statute. The fresh controversy only opens another can of worms, with debate on whether there were consultations between the two principals getting itself back in the public limelight. Well, what will be the reaction from the other side of the coalition government? Chris Thairu, Citizen Live at 9, Nairobi.